Today's video is going to be about how to make some homemade dog food for our newest member of the family here. We rescued her recently, and yeah, so you'll probably be seeing more of Ellie from now on. Let's get started. For this recipe, I really wanted to keep it pretty basic. Keep in mind that you'll want to get items that are no sodium or low sodium for your dog. So in this case, the only really low sodium chicken broth that the store had was the Simple Truth Organic, and it contains about 6% sodium per serving. And then we have the peas and carrots, they're frozen, that has no sodium. I did choose the jasmine rice, and those are about 2 or 3 chicken thighs. I put the bones separately. I'll throw those when I'm cooking it just to give it a little extra flavor, but then I will take the bones out. And you can chop up the chicken really depending on your dog, but that's about the size for Ellie. One more thing I want to add is it's fairly inexpensive. I've already made food for her 3 times, and as you can see, I still have 1/3 of the bag left. So for this serving of chicken, I'll just use 1/3 of the bag and then keep the rest and use it. I've also done ground beef for her. In that case, I used 1/2 pound of ground beef, and then same thing, chicken broth, the rice, and the peas and carrots. So eventually I will start experimenting with some other things, such as probably oatmeal instead of rice, and different kinds of vegetables. But right now I wanted to see how this worked out for her, as she's still getting used to it. And she only gets 1/2 of this with 1/2 of what she usually gets with her dry dog food. And then again, just a reminder, no onions and no garlic for your dog when you are making their food. So let's go ahead and get started. You'll want to add your chicken and enough chicken broth to cover the chicken, and you'll cook it on medium-high heat until it starts to boil. Once it's boiling, then you will add your frozen vegetables. And for this recipe, I used 1/2 cup of rice, and you'll add that at this point as well. You give it a good stir, and you want to boil it for another 3 to 4 minutes, and then you will turn it down to a simmer for about 15 minutes. This is the consistency that your food will be. Once you simmer it for about 15 minutes, don't forget to take out the bone here. And you know, as you let it sit and in your refrigerator, it is going to lose some of this broth here. So don't forget to let it cool down before you serve it to your pets though. Okay, so usually Ellie gets this with some dry food, but for purposes of the video, I'm going to have her just have some on its own, so you guys can see that she does actually like it. So here we go. You ready, Elle? Okay, go ahead. Is it yummy? And Ellie's about done with it. Ellie! She's too busy. Oh, she got a scrap that fell. Ellie girl, how was it? Was it good? Say thanks for watching.